Their company is the only thing that matters to them.
What's up?
Random question. What is your favorite part of freelancing versus working for somebody?
My favorite thing about freelancing versus working for somebody is just this, being able to work wherever, work outside. As people that, are glued to our laptops, we always have to be inside or in an office, or you're called into meetings. Freelance, or you work remote, you can take meetings from outside, like virtually anywhere where you have Wi-Fi or a hotspot connection.
I like the remote freelance life because you're completely free. You have freedom to go where you want, and I love that.
What's up, you guys? Good morning, good afternoon,
Welcome to a new day.
or evening, depending on when you're watching this.
We're here at our favorite spot where we do tons of work from every single day.
The jungle, looks like. But today we are going to be talking to you guys about
Freelance.
yeah, which is kind of the whole purpose of this channel, but all the other things sort of make up the world of freelancing and working for yourself.
When it comes to freelancing, I'm a big believer in retainer. One-off projects, you can make a good amount of money, but I really do believe retainers are better than one-off projects. It depends on the amount of money and stuff like that, but still, you can get a retainer and it's a long-term retainer. It makes your life a lot more predictable and you don't have to stress as much about where your next job is.
What I like to do with those types of work, I work with retainers a lot for clients, and they can greatly range in price, but what I like to do is, in the contract, I like to have a 90-day review. So we have a set amount of money for the thing, but then we review it after 90 days to see where expectations are being met, where they're exceeding, or where things maybe need or lagging.
Yeah.
And from there you can always negotiate, hopefully, for more money depending on the type of work that you're freelancing for.
Yeah, for sure. When you do retainers, here's one thing that we always learned, and that we've learned the hard way and sort of like just an amazing way while we're doing it, is projects always almost take longer than expected. So when you're estimating a one-off project price, no matter how well you scope it, it's gonna bleed over. So if you have a really reasonable, solid monthly retainer for X number of hours, if they keep expanding the project or the scope of work or the amount of pieces of content or videos or features in your app, whatever it may be, you keep getting paid. You don't just like lose out on that money because the scope grew. You literally keep getting paid. And what happens a lot of times too is if they really like your work, there's always more to do, and they'll keep you on the retainer. But if your project cuts off and you're done and you get paid, that's a moment for them to reevaluate and rethink, okay, do we still want to use this person? Okay, do we have to scope out an entire new contract? That's a whole process, and we got to get the funding approval. But if you already get the approval for the monthly retainer, it just can keep on going, and generally it expands into way more money than what you would have got by a one-off contract. Now that you guys understand we love retainers, there's another really important thing when you're doing retainers. This is a thing you should do and a thing you should not. So first is when you're on a retainer, it's really, really important to make it feel like you're part of the team. Right, like you're in their Slack groups, you're in their messages, like be as deeply involved as possible, because then it's harder to get rid of, right? When you're embedded in their processes and their workflows, it's hard to just eject you. Number two is, this is what do not do this. Sometimes as developers or contractors, we think it feels cool to like talk about all the other projects we're doing or how much money we're making on these other projects and stuff like that. They don't want to hear about that.
No.
The only thing it does is make them think that you have other important things going on that do not involve their company. Their company is the only thing that matters to them. They could give two craps about the other projects you have going on. Do not talk about them, do not refer to them, and do not, please God, do not brag about them while you are at their company or work.
100%.
Almost act like those, like they are your world and you're the only one working with them, and you don't have anything else going on. That's what they want. That's what you need to do. Just remember that.